no makeup. And everyone in the hospital knew it was me. Everybody. And I just remember my dad, the first fucking thing he said to me is he opened his eyes and he was trying to get the tube out.
Yeah.
They took the tube out. The first thing he said to me is, "You look like fucking hell. And what is wrong with you? Go home and put a wig on some makeup and come back when you look like yourself."
It almost sounds like you're describing a transgender person when they finally figure out that they're a man trapped in a woman's body or something. You're saying that by realizing that, hey, the only way I'm going to be happy is to sort of become this person that I
I've
really
always
want
wanted to be.
But you mean to tell me you don't, like I saw a picture of you in the paper today where you're out shopping, you're going for a stroll shopping, you're dressed like this. There's no way you can go shop and not become a spectacle. There must be times where you go into, you become Clark Kent, so to speak, and then you,
No, because I feel so weird.
You want to be seen this way, and you don't want to be any other way.
Well, it's not about wanting to be seen this way. It's just like, do you not ever not want to be Howard Stern? I mean, maybe you do, but he's like, I totally don't want to be.
Unfortunately, he can't get out of it.
But, I mean, look,
do you hate the regular you? The you who's, like, just not dialed up?
The funny thing is people ask me this question a lot, but there's quite a few photographs of me with no makeup on, walking down the street, in a pool. There's tons. And the thing is that it's just, I'm not viewed as a normal person. So whether I wear no makeup or I wear tons of makeup, I don't really think it matters anymore.
You said something I agree with, and I've been criticized for this, but you said it, and I'm really happy you did. You said, I have an obligation, I'm paraphrasing. You said, I have an obligation as a rock star, pop star, to be skinny, to be thin, because I understand that. In other words, your performance isn't only about the music.
Yeah.
It's also a visual presentation. It's actually quite erotic to see you on stage shaking that nice ass of yours.
Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, you look good. And the thing is, I say this a lot. Like, I watch American Idol. Some of these so-called singers are overweight, and they are not appealing to look like. And, people hate to admit this, but it's show business. You've got to have a certain look.
Well,
and I hate to say it.
I don't agree entirely.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that there have been, in the history of music, so many women and so many men that don't fit the impossible mold.
Right, like Aretha Franklin never fit.
I mean, Aretha Franklin she's got an angel in her throat, right? It doesn't matter what Aretha Franklin looked like. But to me, Aretha Franklin, and I've seen her live, she's beautiful.
Right.
She's absolutely beautiful.
But nowadays, with the days of people making videos and everyone is so focused on looks and appearance and image, it really does help to be thin. True?
I think, well, look, I had a lot of eating problems when I was younger, and I think that they never really went away, and I can relate to girls that, feel that way.
Are you obsessed with your weight even today?
No, well, maybe a little sometimes.
Because that outfit you're wearing that's not a forgiving outfit. I mean, you've got to be super ripped to wear this.
I don't know that I'm ripped. This is what I think. I think nobody should judge anyone. I think that talent comes from inside of you. I think that if there is a spirit and an angel inside of you that is roaring to come out.
You don't judge anyone? You don't go now and listen to some people sing and go, oh my God, what the fuck are they doing in the business? You do judge. You are a good judge of talent.
Well, I have a technical expertise in music, and I can, listen to music and be objective and be critical and all sorts of things, but I think it is wrong as a singer and as a public figure to put other people down.
Who was the record executive? Who were the ones that said you had no talent? Because you talk about this a lot. You talk about that.
Nobody said I didn't have talent.
All right, but who were the people who ridiculed you?
Every single record label except for the one that I'm at.
And how did that work? Did you actually go and audition in front of them? Were you ever brought in front of them and then they go, you're shit?
I did showcases, but they were... I remember one showcase I did, and the executive who was supposed to come walked right past. They told me he wasn't there.
And he walked by you.
And he walked by, and I saw him walk by and not even come in the room.
Oh.
And he didn't even come.
Broke your heart.
No, I said, fuck him. I'll go somewhere else.
You get stronger and stronger as that
You
goes
have
on.
no idea. It's like,
How do you hold that faith in yourself when record company executive after record company executive says you have no talent, or says you're just not marketable, or whatever they say?
you just, it all goes back to me loving who I am. And
Do
not,
you feel pretty?
yeah. I feel
You feel
pretty.
beautiful?
Yeah, look, I'm so cute. I've got my latex on.
How did you become friends with Elton John to the point that he makes you the godfather or mother of his child?
You're the
Whatever you are.
godfather.
Whatever that is. Well, how did that become?
He's really my friend.
How does that happen so quickly?
Um,
I mean, out of all the people in his life, you became the godmother.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking because Elton's, of another generation.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's
well,
like Lady Gaga.
I mean, look, to be honest,
godmother.
the only reason I don't want to really talk about it
Go
is
ahead.
because it is really real.
It's special.
It's so special to
I
me.
wish
How
I
often
was
do
the...
you two talk?
When we're not working, which is never, so,
You never talk.
No, we talk, we do, and
Uh-huh.
I talk to David, and, their baby is so beautiful.
How involved are you, godmother?
Right.
I don't want to,
You go over there and hang out and stuff?
I don't want to publicize.
I'm
'Cause I'll
just
go with
wondering,
you.
do you know this baby's name? Do you know its age?
Of course I do.
Of course.
All right, I'm
Absolutely.
teasing a little bit.
No,
but,
I just, look, this, and now I'm being really real.
Okay,
This
keep it real.
business is full of the most fake-ass motherfuckers you will ever
Right.
meet.
Yes.
And they will sit here and kiss your ass, right? And then the minute that you have no more ratings on your show,
You're done.
they don't
Yeah.
want to talk to you anymore.
right.
Right.
So,
And this seems to everybody like, wow, Elton John just picked Lady Gaga because she's the hottest thing. That's what people
you know what?
would think.
And those people are morons.
Right.
And those people have no sense of value for the integrity of the artist. It's not my fault that there's a lot of women in this business or a lot of men in this business that have no integrity.
Mm-hmm.
I have integrity. I'm an authentic and loving person. I love my fans. I love what I do. And there's no way I'm Catholic. Do you know what godmother means in
It's very
my
important.
religion?
Yes.
Very important.
It's a fucking serious thing.
So
And
you take it seriously.
hell yeah, and that's why I'm not gonna spread my legs and talk about my private
Have you
time.
met Bowie?
No,
And
but
what...
I've met Iman, who's amazing.
Right. Now,
But do you hear, does Bowie know your music? Does he comment on it or anything?
I know of things that I could tell you, but certain relationships are really sacred.
so if you met Bowie, would that be the ultimate for you?
I would probably not be. I'd probably pass out.
I met him. I'm such a huge fan that Robin one year arranged for my birthday for him to perform at this birthday show we did. And I practically, came in my pants because I really do love his music so much.
I
and his
love
voice.
him.
Yeah, he's something else, right?
You know what I do? Because I'll have days when I'll go do interviews, or I'll, some days are good, some days are not so good. Some
Right.
days, they ask you great questions, and other days they, are nasty to you. And whenever that happens, I lay in bed and I Google every interview that David Bowie ever did. And I cry. I cry the entire time because there were interviews where they were so nice to him, and there were other interviews where they just crucified the
Really?
hell out of him.
I've never seen
I
you
don't
do,
even
like,
remember
who
him
did the
being
worst interview with David
interviewed.
Bowie?
I don't, it was when, there was he was about to go back on tour, and he had moved to America, and I think that the UK was being rough on him for moving, and I just remember laughing because they said, "What are you going to do that's shocking now, David?" And he's like, "I'm going to be really fat."
Yeah. And
And I just said, he is so much smarter than this guy who's asking him these questions. But I would, and then, I'll watch, some Gene Simmons and Bob Dylan, and, and I lay in bed and I watch those interviews because it reminds me that, and I'm not, relating myself to any of these artists or saying I'm anything like them, but I sometimes feel that I experience the same kinds of questions.
Right, because are you inspired when Dylan decided to go electric, they crucified him.
Oh, yeah.
And, in a way, you're locked into being Lady Gaga.